Everybody, Eric Hendrickson getting the Mortgage Minute for the week of May 9, 2022. Well, last week, another really rough week for the markets. We saw the stock market really sell off. The Fed meeting and inflation numbers kind of combined to really make it difficult for both stocks and bonds. Starting with the Fed, they met. As we expected, they bumped the Fed funds rate 50 basis points. And again, that isn't why mortgage rates went up. That was already kind of priced into the market. But the other part of the Fed meeting, they talked about reducing their balance sheet. As we know, they bought a whole bunch of mortgages and treasury bonds during the pandemic to kind of subsidize the economy. Well, they have to kind of let that run off their balance sheet. They stopped buying new mortgages, but they were kind of replacing the organic kind of burn-off rate. But they basically said, no, we got to get our balance sheet back down to normal levels. That takes a huge buyer of bonds and mortgage-backed securities out of the market. So kind of trying to find new footing there. So those numbers, those results from the Fed were difficult. And then inflation numbers, the personal consumption expenditure came in hot. That's an inflation index. We had payroll numbers came in close to 500,000. Wage pressures, not a great thing for the markets to try to digest. Job openings, the greatest number historically, which is great for the economy, but again, it's putting pressure on wages. The war in Ukraine, issues with potential oil supply. We don't really have the infrastructure that we once did to be able to pump up supply. And then China lockdowns, the coronavirus up there, and that's going to further exacerbate supply chain issues. So that's a lot of bad stuff, unfortunately. I guess in light of all that, mortgage rates are in a pretty good spot. But again, until all this stuff starts to get sorted out, I don't think you're going to really see rates kind of flatline or even go down. So we just need to get some reasonable inflation numbers coming out here in the next several weeks, really to be able to kind of call the top, so to speak. I was hoping we were close to being there. We'll keep watching things and we'll keep you posted. In the meantime, have a great week.